Hi everybody, welcome to Everyday Taipei. Today we're going to Gongguan. So just to show you in relation to where it is, this is Taipei 101, and this is Taipei Main Station. This is Shilin Night Market, but we're going the exact opposite. We're going down here on the green line to Gongguan. So it's a little bit south, but it's still pretty easy to get to. The MRT station is called Gongguan. We're going to be exiting out of the number one exit, and we're going to be going in a big loop. So we're going to go up the main road here. Going to take a left. Going to go through a back alley. We're going to see a little bit of their night market, and then we're going to go back to the station. So map says that it'll take us 10 minutes. Let's see if it does. Okay, so this is the Gongguan MRT station exit 1 entrance. If you're not familiar with the MRT system here, if you look at that yellow triangle on the left side of the sign, it'll show the exit number. So this was exit number 1. One thing I forgot to mention is that this area is actually right across the street from NTU, which is National Taiwan University, which is, I believe, is their most prestigious school. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is their most prestigious school. So this area is pretty cool. It's got a lot of young people in it, a lot of coffee shops, a lot of boba, a lot of cafes, a lot of food in general. So I really like this area. Um, One thing on this leg of the journey, you'll see a lot of not coffee shops, sorry, clothing stores. So a lot of women's clothing stores on this side. A lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of people walking. So it's pretty cool. Coming up, there's this old lady on the right here. She's working at this egg cake um, cart. It's really good. They're like $1 and you get like six. Um, you can pretty much go to you'll see them everywhere, and the quality doesn't really vary, so it's always a pretty good buy. We're coming up on our first Boba sighting of this journey. This is a Tenren right here to our left. It's pretty common here. I think there's a few locations in California. Really decent, really good quality stuff. I don't go there as much. There's just not one close to me. But yeah, Tenren. Coming up on the left, you'll see this bakery here with the red sign. I don't know if you see it, but there's this garlic bread there in those cases. They're really smart. What they do is they put that outside, and so you'll be able to smell that coming up to it. It smells so good. It's great marketing. I mean, it got me a couple times. I bought it. It's really good, but they know what they're doing. Second boba sighting of our journey coming up this pink store here. Can you tell I like boba? Anyway, yeah, it's actually new. I'm not too sure of the name. I totally forgot about it, but yeah, it's not a chain. So I gotta go there and try it. Yeah, also on the left here is a Yoshinoya. They're known for their Japanese gyudon, like a thinly sliced beef thing. It's good, but really expensive. If you want to find anywhere, you want to go to Sukiya. Okay, so we're making up to our first corner here. We're going to take a left at this street. And so This area is kind of like the focal point of this area. I'm not a I haven't been here for too long, but I think it is the focal point of this area, Gongguan. So this place has a lot of boba shops. I'm gonna go through a couple of them that I like. It seems like all the people from NTU kind of empty out into here. There's a lot of different food shops, so all the other people come here to eat, and so um, this place is a definite go-to spot if you are in the area, if you visit here. So this particular intersection has a lot of good things. It's got this boba shop. I think it's called Yifan. It's pretty popular. It's in the United States. Um, and these two other ones that we're going to be seeing on the right here, I'm going to try and cross the street. Before I get to that, there's this new place here, this little kiosk. It's actually a pop-up from a cafe here called Humanity Sweets. They have a boba cream puff. I see a lot of people there when I go. I've never tried it, but I do see people there a lot. So I would recommend it. So I'm gonna try it someday. Mm, the other place here, it's called Like Tea, and this one's called Macu. Like Tea has a lot of the same type of fare you'd see everywhere. It seems like Maku is very popular. I always see a line there. I've only been here once, and it just took a really long time, so I'm not too sure if it just tastes good or it just takes so long that people are naturally just gonna have to pile up there. I don't know. Either way, I've heard good things. I'll have links to all these places. This place here, Slowly Yo, it just opened maybe 6 months ago. I haven't been there yet, so I'm gonna try it as well. So I'm doubling back. Like this is definitely the central point here. Um, there's a Family Mart. So yeah, just on this little block here, there's like I think we just passed like 6 boba places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 maybe. So this place that I'm going to be showing you here is pretty important too. Um, it's called, they sell guabao. My pronunciation is bad, but it's pork belly bun. They're pretty expensive in the United States, but here it's like $1 to $2. So there's always a line here too. So if you ever, I guess the 1-2 hit combo would be Maku in this place, right? I don't know. If you want to try like the most popular things on this block. So you'll kind of see it here, but some things that I didn't know is here you kind of specify the type of pork belly you want. So there's like a leaner cut and there's a fattier cut. And so you have to tell them which one. They get a lot of foreigners. There's a lot of people from the university, and I think all the food blogs kind of know about it. So they're pretty good with foreigners. Like I've ordered it myself with my limited Chinese. I spoke English to them, and they know. But yeah, there's 2 different types. There's the lean and then there's the fatty, or you can actually get a combination of both, like a 50-50 split type of deal. If you just generally don't know what your preference is, or maybe that's what you like I said before, I'll have the links down below, just so you can save it in your own map if you want it. I was trying to cross this intersection. I gotta look both ways, but then I saw, yeah, it's green, so I think I'll stop. Um, Here, traffic is a little bit different than it is in the States. It's like a different vibe that you got to get used to. Like it's kind of make it up as you go along. Like this person right here, she's just wildin'. Like she really took that risk. Yeah, I didn't think it was safe enough. Like these people even go, and I'm like, no, no. Yeah. I'm not a pro yet. This little alley's kind of cool. There's like a poke shop to the left. I actually don't know if it's still open anymore. It looks like it's closed. But there's a lot of shoe stores around here. I guess you can get it for cheap. I don't ever buy shoes here, but they're supposedly pretty decently priced. Coming on up on this turn on the other side of this corner, there's actually an interesting pan fried dumpling place. So if you guys are familiar with BuzzFeed videos, they came to Taiwan and they did this worth it video, like cheap and inexpensive option, and they did this pan fried dumpling section. And they actually came to this specific shop to have the cheap option of these pan fried dumplings. They said it was amazing. I think it is good. I don't know if it's special though. I think you can get this type of dumpling anywhere. Um, it is good, um, but it's interesting that they came to this area to try the cheap dumpling. So I'll have a link to that down in the description too. Between the main road that we started on and this road, if you take a left, there's like a little alley here. It has a lot of little restaurants too. I only actually found out about it kind of recently because I never go down this street. But the restaurants look kind of cool. I don't know. I think there's a Mexican restaurant down there too. Don't get your hopes up about Mexican food here. It's usually not that great, but you make do with what you have. It's decent, but if you come from a state with a lot of good Mexican food, it's not going to do it for you. Um, this street also has a lot of restaurants too. Unfortunately, I haven't actually been to a lot of them. Um, I've been there's a Thai place I went to once. It was okay. If you take a look, there's this girl that's on the right. She's gonna definitely look at me filming her. This chick right here. Yep. Yep, she sees me. She sees me. Yep. hmm Walking briskly away from her now. Actually, there's a water park that's close to here. We're gonna come up on it. Actually, the street that we take a left at, that we're going to take a left at, that's at the going into the night market. If you take a right and go up like a block, there's actually this water park. I never go to it. They actually host like summer pool parties during this time, like once a month. I I haven't checked it out. Maybe I will now. I don't know. Um, but yeah, you can see it. It has like this neon windmill looking thing. It's pretty weird, but uh, yeah, I checked it out at night and it was deserted. I realized why I haven't been to any restaurants. It's because I usually just go to this night market here, or I go to the KFC or McDonald's that are down the street. Like I said, McDonald's and KFC are super good here. Okay, we're coming up on our second and last turn here, and we're going into the Gongguan night market. So I believe it just opened up at the time I was filming this. So it opens up at around 6 or 7 p.m. So some of the shops are open, some of them are not. There's a few people, but it gets a lot crazier later on at night. I can't think of any special carts off the top of my head. You'll see a lot of the same cart, not same carts, but the same types of food at all the night markets. So you'll see like the pan fried dumpling place. There'll be like a fruit stand. Don't buy fruit at those fruit stands. They're very expensive. You'll see like a takoyaki stand. You see like this egg pancake stand here, like you saw before. Yeah, it's a decent night market though. This isn't the full night market. There's actually like 2.5 streets. So there's this street, and then one block over there's like another street, and there's an alleyway off that one that has a couple more stores. I'm thinking about just doing a walk of just the night market because um, there's a lot of different stores here and a couple of good locations that I like that I go to. Yeah, so we're turning back. We're coming back to the Gongguan MRT station, so almost at the end of our journey. So we're almost at the end. I think you can see like a McDonald's there to the left. You always have to hit up the McDonald's. Most of this stuff comes from Japan, but sometimes it has its own special menus. It's still really, really good. Yeah, so this is Gongguan. I really like it. It's not super big. It's not super small. It's got a cool vibe. So let me know if there's any places that you want to check out in Taipei. I'd be happy to try and do that for you. And I hope you like this video. See ya.